Am I the asshole for telling my parents that we are not comfortable with my mother babysitting our 1-year-old? About 2 weeks ago, my wife and I had to find an emergency babysitter for our 1YO who was fighting a small illness and had to avoid daycare because of it. Nothing serious. We're all doing better now. Daycare just didn't want to expose the other kids. Completely understandable. We asked my mom to babysit until our 1YO improved enough to return to daycare. My job has some flexibility in that I'm able to stop home at lunch, and when I did, my mother commented that our child wasn't really eating and took only a few very short naps. However, when I tried giving some of the same food that was set out for our 1YO, they almost immediately ate everything up. Additionally, both days before I left to return to work, I had asked if there was anything I could do to help, like check diapers, allow my mom a chance to go to the bathroom, etc. At the end of the first day when my wife returned from work, my wife said our 1YO was extremely fussy, tired, and hungry. Additionally, they had developed a severe diaper rash. With limited babysitter options, we decided to have my mom watch one more day and see if daycare would let her back in if their illness improved. After the second day, my wife had another similar report about our 1YO, and that the diaper rash had worsened, however their illness was improving, so we decided to try and go to daycare, with their approval, the next day. My wife picked her up from daycare the following day. They politely asked if our 1YO had anything to eat the past few days, because their 2 diapers were similar to that of a newborn who only drank milk formula. Additionally, they were deeply concerned about the diaper rash. This immediately set off red flags for my wife and I, and this is not the first time we've been concerned about my mom's babysitting either. Previously, there have been issues getting our child down for longer naps and trying to limit negative screen time, i.e. turning on something other than a news channel all day. So, that leads us to my question. Are we the assholes for telling my mother we are not comfortable with her watching over our child? A bonus follow-up question: how should I have told my parents this?